Hi everybody, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for June 14th through June 20th. And it's the last week of Gemini energy moving into Cancer energy with a new moon, a solar eclipse, and summer solstice or litha on the wheel of the year. I have cards for the week, I have our crystal for the week, and I'm pulling cards for every astrological sign for the summer solstice, the new moon in Cancer, and the solar eclipse. So let's get started. The crystal card of the week is clear quartz, and what's really interesting, put it in my pocket. So before I even grabbed the deck to pick the card of the week, I thought to myself, I really want it to be clear quartz because we need the clarity. We're coming into clarity. The solar eclipse will shine clarity on everything. And it's the card that got picked. So psychically, maybe I was picking it up. But here's some clear quartz, and you know, it looks similar to the one in the photo. My puppy wants to play. She keeps throwing the ball to me down here. But anyway, yes, so by using this, it will help us to get clear on our vision, clear on our dreams, bring more clarity in. We're not playing. We're not playing now. So watch, I'm gonna throw this over the deck. Go down and get it. Go get it. She'll run outside. All right, so the cards for the week. This will come in on Monday, for Monday and Tuesday, and it is risk. And what risk is saying is we may not know how things are turning out, but maybe we should just take that leap of faith. And I think this is a shout out to one of my besties, Eddie, who had questions for me over this weekend. And this is saying take that risk. If you are going to try something new this week, because we also have a Mercury Retrograde coming in, do the risk, take that leap of faith, try something new before Thursday, June 18th. That's when Mercury will go retrograde until July 12th. So we have a lot going on because Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, I think that's it, are already in retrograde. Now Mercury's coming in. Remember, these retrogrades are telling us to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, rethink, relook at. We're going back. We're taking a look back at a lot of different things in our lives so that we can move forward. But, you know, don't take them. I'm going to kill this dog. She already ran down and got the ball. We're not playing. Kim is working. She's just a puppy. All right, so the Wednesday, Thursday card, interesting that this came up. And I'm using the Dark Night deck, and I did that because the new moon, the solar eclipse are at 0 degrees Cancer. That's the exact time when the sun moves into Cancer, and the summer solstice for Northern Hemisphere. It's winter solstice for Southern Hemisphere. And it's also litha on the wheel of the year here in the Northern Hemisphere. But it is differences. And this is talking about embracing our differences. We look at the two different cats. We look at the orange and the apple in the bowl. You know, both cats are adorable. Both cats are cats. In the bowl, we have an orange and an apple. They're both fruit. You know, to me, one is not better than the other. They're both delicious. The cats, they're both adorable. We need to be able to see and embrace our differences. And I love that this came up because I saw this morning on Facebook a friend of mine that I've known since kindergarten posted an American flag for Flag Day and said, if you have a problem with this, delete me from Facebook, delete me from your phone, delete me from your life. That's the wrong thing to do. It is okay to have differences of opinion with someone else and still be friends with them. My friends and I, we don't agree on a lot of things. That doesn't mean that I don't like them. I like them for other things. We have to find common ground with another. There's another friend of mine on Facebook that posts really crazy shit. Politically and otherwise. And but then he had a post about something else that I could relate to the other day, and we actually had a really decent discussion about it. You have to find common ground with the people that you feel separated from. And these could just be people in your everyday life that you kind of just have a certain feeling about. If you find common ground with those people, you'd be surprised that you may actually like a lot of parts of them. So these cards, I'll channel them and post them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The Friday card, really love this because, so now by Friday, Mercury will be retrograde, joining those other planets, so that'll bring us 5 planets in retrograde. The following week, we have Neptune going retrograde. We have summer solstice, Litha, new moon in Cancer, solar eclipse in Cancer. And this is coming in right before the new moon and the solar eclipse. It is messages, and I love the symbolism up in here. If you could see, there's a raven, there's a scroll with some, I don't have my glasses on, with some writing on it, symbolism, symbols, like it looks like a crescent moon. This is in the moonlight, and so this would say to me, now, the reason why I love this is because as the sun moves into Cancer, and we have that summer solstice, the new moon, the solar eclipse, it's at 0 degrees, which, by the way, is my rising or ascendant sign. It is 0 degrees Cancer. So I'm expecting that this will be a really huge year for me. We could have a lot of surprises, but the veil is so super thin at this time, so we really will have to pay attention to the messages. You're going to pay attention to numbers, songs on the radio, lyrics or words that you see. You may even hear your ancestors, your loved ones that have passed. You may hear them whisper in your ear. You may see them out of the corner of your eye. Pay attention to what time if you wake up in the middle of the night, look at the clock. Train yourself to look at the clock at what time, because that number is very symbolic. And also too, anytime between, I would say like 2 and 4 a.m., that is generally somebody coming to you in your sleep and waking you up. I mean, the highlighted hours, like the 3 o'clock hour. And last night the fox woke me up, came running through the property, turned on the motion sensors, looked at the clock. It was 3:13. My dogs are going crazy. He looked really healthy, but I know he was coming back here to eat some mulberries and also maybe probably hit up my vegetable garden down there. So yeah, pay attention to the messages. Part of those signs that you will see, feathers that you find, coins that you find, ladybugs, butterflies, praying mantises, dragonflies, hummingbirds. You know, open up your eyes to the magic. That's also part of what this clear quartz is about. And then I have a bonus card because this fell out of the deck, and I'll probably post this on Saturday, but it is cycles, and it makes me think of 13 cycles, 13 moons, 13 months. And we're coming into a really huge cycle right now. It's being kicked off by this solar eclipse at 0 degrees. And I love being out here. I haven't been out here in so long. I'm watching all the birds and listening, but we're getting ready to go into this crazy cycle of awakening, of opening our eyes, of clarity, and it will be a little difficult for some of us. I'm not going to lie about that. This new moon at 0 degrees, 0 is death, and it's also birth. And so, you know, with the veil being very thin, I feel that we could hear of a lot of passings happening, either, you know, like Friday into Sunday, like this weekend. If you are having emotional issues, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, it is very emotional. So I would think that a lot of stuff is going to churn up inside of us. Be really careful about, you know, drinking and medications and drugs, because with this veil being very thin, it's so easy to slip over into the other side. And it could be accidentally, or like your soul just doesn't want to be here anymore. And, you know, you overdo it. Also be really cautious driving, just because of the energies, and not even so much like you could be a careful driver. You don't know what other people are doing. And this really is expected with Neptune's energy in Pisces, that a lot of people will be overindulging, especially if they're just coming out of lockdown, quarantine. So just saying, use caution. Make sure you put out your full moon wishes. I mean, your new moon wishes, your solstice wishes, whether it be winter or summer. You know, have a little bonfire, light a candle, make your wishes, set your intentions. And I know somebody had asked me before about setting intentions. I wanted to make a video of that, but, you know, busy. Setting intentions is basically making a wish. Setting up your mind for the things that you want, the way you want things to be, and then like living in that all of the time. Just, you know, it's a determination almost. But I always look at it as a wish. All right, let's get to the cards for each sign. And then I have my, oh, you know what, before I do that, look what I brought out. So I've just been rearranging a lot of stuff and trying to organize all of my card decks, and I came across this and thought, I haven't pulled anything from the little black bag. What a perfect time to do that. All right, so this week's theme, oh, perfect. It's release. And yes, that is what we are doing. We are doing that with all these retrogrades. We are releasing as much as we possibly can. I was thinking yesterday I wanted to talk about clutter and making space for new things to come in. You have to get rid of things in order, oh my God, this is so itchy. In order for things to come in energetically. So if you could even spend 5 or 10 minutes a day just cleaning up a small area, set a timer and get to it, and you would be surprised how quickly it will accumulate. I've been even trying to do that like out in my yard. I take like 2 10-minute breaks a day, leave the dogs out while I'm working during the week, And while I'm out here, I'm trying to do some yard work for 10 minutes. And my weeding and everything is getting done. It's staying in control. I'm really happy. And on the rainy days, then I will pick a room or a drawer or something. So release, perfect, perfect, perfect. I have my notes from when I made the June tarot scopes. So I'm going to go back to that. And we will start with, since the sun is in Gemini right now. You know what? I'll start with the Aries. Let's start with the Aries. So Aries, this new moon, solar eclipse, and solstice has you opening up to new social circles, getting out there, putting yourself out there. Let me just cut this. So that is where the light is going to be shining on the Aries sun signs, rising signs, and moons. And make sure you look for your sun sign, your rising ascendant sign, and your moon sign, so you could piece these all together, because one might not resonate with you, but the other one will. So Aries, suns, risings, and moons, with you opening up to new social circles, getting yourself out there, you know, starting to socialize again. You have Treasure Island, and Treasure Island speaks about counting your blessings, thinking about all of the things that you are grateful for. Totally matches my shirt today. But I love this because it's saying that you are so abundant in this time that you will be having treasures flow in for you. But if we even just stop and think about the blessings that we have, you would discover the enormous amount of treasures that you already have. Taurus. So Taurus, this is about keeping the faith. This is about holding on to hope. The pollen out here is killing me. Excuse me. Keeping the faith, holding on to hope. A lot of big changes are happening. You're clearing a lot of past life karma at this time, Taurus. And I was thinking about some of my Taurus friends have been really, I don't know, heavy energy, and struggling to keep their vibrations high, keep themselves in a happy mood. So I hope that this is a shift for the Tauruses. But your card, love this. It's the Tribe. And this talks about finding your tribe, being with your tribe, knowing your tribe. If you're feeling alone, or you're feeling that even amongst all the people that you are friends with, that things just don't resonate, you have to switch your peoples. And this is about finding your finding your tribe and the people that you belong with. And I think after this new moon, you will be coming into contact with some new people that could open up your world for you and make you smile again. Geminis, this big focus is on the self. This is also about keeping the faith, but transforming the self, your self-image, the things that you want to do. I would think that Geminis may finally discover a new path that they've been wanting to do. Maybe this whole quarantine has brought out different talents and gifts or desires that now you can move forward with and try some new things, or not even try some new things, do the things that you truly want to do that will make you happy. But this is about a huge personal transformation. Geminis always get this card, and it's like, okay, it's a leg up, meaning that there is help on the way, or you do have allies, people around you that can help you. But this is also help from the spirit realm giving you a leg up, putting you in the right place at the right time. So I would say, follow your heart's desires, Geminis, and just go for it. Because what do you have to lose at this point? And I say that for everybody at this point, like especially with the risk card. What do you have to lose? We only get this one life in this particular body here on earth at this time. Why don't you make the most of it and do what makes your heart sing? Cancers, this is going to be big for Cancer, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is going really deep. This is deep emotional cleansing. This is pulling things out from the belly of the shadow and bringing it out into the sunlight. And this is also finally being able to speak up for yourself and stop putting other people first, Cancers. That's what I have to say. And your card is exchanging gifts. So this is perfect because Cancers are very well known for taking care of their friends and their family. A lot of water signs do this, Scorpios and Pisces as well. Exchanging gifts means it's time for you to allow, little pup, it's time for you to allow other people to start doing for you. There has to be reciprocity there, and it has to be a two-way street. If it's a one-way street, there's an energy blockage there. So start to open up and accept help, accept gifts, accept advice from other people, accept other people helping themselves as well. But this is you opening up to you not doing everything all of the time, allowing other people to start to do for themselves, creating that reciprocal energy between two people. And this also goes for compliments. So a lot of water signs have a hard time accepting compliments from other people. They don't know how to react, especially when a water sign does something nice for someone else, because they usually do it from the love from their heart. And so it's like, just say thank you. That's all. Just say thank you. If you try and practice that, thanking people when they compliment you. You don't have to make up a story or any kind of blah blah blah. Just say thank you. All right, so Leos, I think Leos could be having a little bit of a difficult time during this transit, and I think there's going to be big shifts for Leos, big realizations. This is definitely hitting somewhere between misunderstood communications, the home, where the place where you want to be. I don't know. I just think that there's going to be a lot of revelations for Leos, and it could be a little bit of difficult energy as we're clearing that. And I do have a Leo moon, so we'll see. I just feel like there could be some big, huge shifts, some unexpected surprises for the Leos, and I love that. So you're getting the Milk and Honey card, which the land of milk and honey is where all the sweetness is. This is another card that talks about counting your blessings, knowing that anything that is kept from you is to protect you. Anything that shows up is to either teach you a lesson, show you the sweetness in life. But I think that this could possibly be a good week for you. Revelations will come after the event, after the new moon and the solar eclipse. So this is also telling me to enjoy things right now because there could be a big shakeup. Virgos, it's time to organize organize your schedule so that you can get out and play a little bit more. I think Virgos have been in a really, really funky place energetically. Um, and I feel like a lot of Virgos have been trying to get organized, and you're just spinning your wheels. A lot of Virgos have been walking around with smiles on their faces, but not really feeling that way on the inside. They don't want the world to see like how chaotic it is. Um, this is a time to kind of just hunker down into your space, get comfortable at home, do the things that you love, but also have fun with it. And your card is interesting. Truth be told. Truth be told is talking about authenticity, it's talking about integrity, and it's time for you to tell yourself the truth about what's going on right here, right now. For some of you, the truth could be coming out, and that could be coming from other people, something that maybe you didn't want to hear for this solar eclipse. But this is about getting real with yourself. Stop kidding yourself that everything appears perfect on the surface, but underneath isn't. And it's okay. It's okay. Acknowledge it and move on. Libra. So Libra, there's a big highlight on really health-related things, services to others, which could be work. It's your daily routine. It is the details. Pay attention to those details. And also, I'm hearing, why so serious? Libras need to get out and play a little bit too. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the pleasures in life. And your card for the week. And I love this because, you know, my Libra friend Eddie, just imagine what it would be like to have that thing that you are desiring. Imagine what it would be like to be in this place versus this place. Use your imagination. When we do that, we are able to manifest the things that we want. That is how we manifest. You have to first start putting it into your thoughts and then feeling it with your heart. When we really, truly, deeply imagine something, we can feel it with our being. That's how you attract things that you want in your life. The sky is the limit when you can imagine your dreams coming true. Scorpios. All right, so Scorpios, this is also health and work related, with a tinge of your partnerships, your relationships in your life. So this new moon, solar eclipse, you're a water sign as well. I'm going to give you a similar message that I gave the Cancers, because you are sister water signs, and that is, you know, focusing on the relationships that are most important, but also paying attention to your daily routine. How much time are you leaving for yourself versus catering to other people? Also, you know, Scorpios, take a look at your pets. Some of you, just that, you know, that just came up. And also, you have to take better care of yourself, because this is hitting you in the 6th house, which is your health. There could be stomach issues, lower back issues, stomach, intestinal. So really take a breather, take a break. And your card for the Scorpio suns, risings, and moons, it's serendipity. And I think this is perfect with you being a sister water sign to Cancer. Pay attention to the messages, pay attention to the synchronicities, the serendipities. This could be a magical time for the Scorpios. Capricorns, oh, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, there could be some relationships coming to an end after this full moon and solar eclipse. And I would think that there could be also, there could be changes in relationships. Yeah, I don't recommend beginning new relationships during all of these retrogrades, especially Mercury and Venus retrograde, because when they go direct, you will have a change of heart. You could really see people in a total different light. So there's a caution about moving in with other people during this time if it's brand new. But just take a breath. This is breathe, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Got some nice music coming from somewhere. Take a breath. Also, do some deep breathing, breathing through your nose, because when we breathe through our mouth, that ignites a fight or flight response within our body. It raises our cortisol. So try to mindfully breathe through your nose. Capricorns, Capricorns. All right, so we do have some endings. This solar eclipse, new moon, 0 degrees. It is in your opposite sign of Cancer. That 0 could be endings. Also, those endings will bring expansion. It could possibly change your beliefs about a lot of different things. And I just want you to hold on, have the faith. Those endings, endings, passings, transformations. This will be huge for the Capricorns. But in the end, happy, happy is your card. I love it. You may not see it right away, but a year from now, you will be much happier for these transformations and changes that are being sparked. And this is also telling me to tell you to expand your horizons, expand your environment, you know, the areas in which you travel. So get out there. There's a blessing in disguise here. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, there's a big focus on new career, expansion, higher education, wanting to travel, needing to go somewhere. This is also your status in life, what's making you happy right here and now. I feel as though Aquarians may be feeling like caged animals at this point, and they need a change. They need to shake things up. Your card is higher power. I love that. So there's a higher power at play. Put your wishes out there on this new moon. If you're looking for a change, switch it up, shake it up, ask for the higher power, call on your angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors to help you. And this is also interesting because of that 9th house. It's saying have faith and believe that everything will work out the way you want it to. And I really think that if you need help and you are struggling, call on the angels. Say, angels, I need some help. I do that and it always works. Like within 2 days, I get the assistance that I need. Pisces. I'm hoping I didn't skip anybody. Pisces, this is also hitting you not only like in your career, your social circles, things are shaking up and changing. You could be finally getting out. I'm hearing some wedding bells for some Pisces suns, risings, and moons. I feel that some Pisces could be changing positions, jobs, something, or like getting a promotion, and also too maybe taking center stage and doing some public speaking even. And your card is never ending story, Pisces. This is immediately saying it's time for you to tell a new story. This is about, you know, stop repeating the same story over and over and over again. I made a post about this about a week or so ago, and change it up. You know, like you can look back on the past and think about, you know, our traumas and our tragedies, and that's okay. You can look at it from a distance. Start telling yourself a new story. If you don't like the way your life is looking, make up a new story. Fake it till you make it. People are sick of hearing the same story over and over and over again as to, you know, why you're held back or why you are feeling in, not recognized. I can't articulate the way that I'm thinking this, but this, I just want to say, the new moon solar eclipse, 0 degrees, is also a sister water sign. This could be an emotional time. Think about the card for the week of release. It's time for you to release all those old traumas, all those old stories that happened so long ago that why are you still bringing it up? Because that is only holding you back. And stop blaming the world on being held back. Stop blaming the world for things not working out the way you want them to, because it's all right there. It's you. Well, I hope you liked this video for this week. If you did, please share it with your friends, comment me, give me some thumbs up. Be sure to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, my website, expressionsoftheuniverse.com. And I will post these cards on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday with the channeled message and matching it up with the astrology and maybe some plant medicine or animal totems, and you know, you never know. All right, have a fabulous week. Happy new moon blessings, and make sure you at least light a candle this week, Friday into Saturday. Oh, and also too, you know, depending on where you live, this full moon, lunar eclipse, the summer solstice, the sun moving into Cancer, it happens on June 20th. And if I didn't say that, or June 21st, depending on where you live, because I think here on the East Coast it's 11:45 p.m., so it's almost June 21st. If you can stay up and make those wishes, light that candle during the apex, that would be great. And the sun is starting to come around and change the screen. That is my cue to exit stage left. Hope you have a good week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. And it doesn't want to turn off. All right. Pardon the hand. Have a great day.